BRICS plus nations determined to trade in their own currencies. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Geopolitical Analyst, November 29, 2024. The global economic landscape is undergoing a significant transformation as the BRICS plus nations Brazil, China, Egypt, Ethiopia, India, Iran, the Russian Federation, South Africa, and the United Arab Emirates intensify their efforts to trade using local currencies. This development, emphasized during their 16th summit in October 2024, highlights a collective determination to reduce reliance on the US dollar and euro, two currencies that have long dominated international trade. An economic and political imperative drives these countries to promote trading in their currencies. The reliance on major currencies often leads to increased transaction costs and vulnerabilities tied to the fluctuations and availability of these currencies. For many nations, particularly those in the global south, trading in currencies like the US dollar is fraught with challenges. Countries such as Ethiopia, whose currency, the birr, is not widely accepted internationally, face significant barriers when trying to engage in trade or to repay debts typically denominated in foreign currencies. One principal advantage of using local currencies is lowering transaction costs. By trading in their own currencies, BRICS plus countries can streamline the process, making it easier and more efficient to conduct cross-border transactions. This financial autonomy not only enhances trade fluidity but also allows these nations to avoid the pitfalls of relying on currencies that are often tied to political agendas and economic sanctions. Historically, certain currencies have garnered trust and value because they are backed by nations with robust economies and stable political systems. The US dollar, the euro, the British pound, and the Japanese yen have served as the currencies of choice for international trade, providing a sense of safety for traders and investors alike. However, the need to transact in these dominant currencies can create economic bottlenecks for developing countries. For instance, if a country cannot earn enough of these major currencies through exports, it struggles to fulfill its import needs or pay off debts, which can hinder economic growth and overall development. In the unique case of Russia, the country faces extensive sanctions due to its aggressive foreign policies, particularly its conflict with Ukraine. Here, diversifying currency options may offer a pathway to navigate these sanctions, allowing Russia to engage in international trade with alternatives to the dollar or euro. The political motivations behind this shift are equally compelling. The imposition of sanctions, particularly through the SWIFT, Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication, system, has increasingly been used as a tool to exert pressure on nations. Established in 1973, SWIFT has become the backbone of international payments, facilitating secure communication between financial institutions globally. It has been used to impose financial sanctions on various countries, including Iran, Russia, and North Korea, effectively restricting their access to international financial markets. By moving towards local currency trading, BRICS plus nations can potentially insulate themselves from future sanctions that utilize the current financial infrastructure which they cannot control. In doing so, they seek to reclaim their financial sovereignty and create a more balanced global trading environment. While the move towards trading in local currencies is promising, it is fraught with challenges. The success of such a shift will depend on the willingness of these countries to establish robust financial systems capable of facilitating international trade without relying on the major currencies. Moreover, trust in local currencies must be cultivated among member nations and their trading partners for these currencies to gain acceptance on the global stage. In conclusion, as BRICS plus nations embark on this journey towards de-dollarization, they navigate a complex landscape dominated by long-standing economic practices and geopolitical intricacies. While the ambition to trade in local currencies holds the potential to reshape international trade dynamics and enhance economic resilience, its realization will require concerted efforts, cooperation, and trust among member states. The outcome of this initiative could largely determine the future of international trade and finance as a whole. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.